Welcome back, Miss May Vernon families. I'm Brittany Lancaster. I'm the campus principal.
I'm Emily Hayes, the assistant principal.
And we are so excited to finally have everyone back in the building or joining us virtually this fall. So what we're going to do, we're going to present a little bit of information to you. So I'm going to switch over on my screen for you. So let's see. All right. Okay, so here we go. All right, so the first day of school is Monday, August 24th, and this is for both of our online and in-person learners.
We have our office staff. Here's some familiar faces you'll see around the campus. Myself and Miss Lancaster in the office. We have Miss Roberts, who will take your paperwork and help you with attendance. We have Miss Jenna, who's our secretary this year.
Then also you're going to see a new face in our nurses station. It's Nurse Casey. She is coming from Scott Elementary, and we're so excited to have her joining our team. Miss Taylor, our amazing counselor, Miss Moniz, our librarian, and Miss Miller this year is going to be up front as our receptionist.
Our school times for this year, our first bell will ring at 7:30. The door will open at 7:05 for students to come on in, but 7:30 is when the first bell rings. 7:40 is our tardy bell to start the day. And then the last bell at the end of the day will be at 3:10 for dismissal.
Yep. And this year, as soon as students come into the building, they'll go straight down to their classrooms. If they need to grab breakfast, they'll get that and go down to their classroom also, but they will all go straight to their rooms this year. So for our drop-off and pick-up locations, for all parents dropping off students and are picking them up, it's always in front of the building. So our drop-off is the same. What we do need you to do this year for safety measures is go ahead and start working with your kiddos on how to open up the door, how when you're pulling into the parking lot, have their backpack on, their lunchbox ready, so you can say goodbye to them, give them a kiss, and then they can exit the vehicle quickly. Just for the safety of our employees, we won't be able to open the doors as much. But of course, if somebody is struggling or having a hard time, we're going to help them. But we would like to keep that contact down for our staff for their safety also. But I want everyone that has been at Miss May Vernon to know, last year we ended the year with about 900 students, and we're going to start the year with about 600 students, and about 400 of those will be in person. So our line won't be as long, and it should be quicker this year. But we will put this video up soon on our Facebook page, so make sure you join and watch that.
We have a new program this year to help us with the pickup process at the end of the day. It's called Pick My Kid. You're going to hear about this when you meet your teachers and come to meet the teacher. But Pick My Kid, there's an app, and it'll be new this year. We'll give it a try. This is going to be for our car riders. So if anytime this year your student's going to be a car rider, even if they normally walk and it's going to be a rainy day and they'll be a car rider, we're going to use this program to help with that. So there'll be more information coming out about that. But if you could go ahead and download that app and start watch the video about that, that will help us get started.
Yes, and it'll link your kid up in our system. So go ahead and download the app and get all that ready for us, and more information will come. But one thing about walkers this year, you've noticed that Wood Creek has expanded, and we are a true neighborhood school this year. So if you're going to choose for your kid to be a walker, it is highly important for you to really talk to them about safety and walking straight home. Once we release them off school property into the neighborhood, they have to make the right choice to go to where you want them. This year we'll be releasing kids into the traditional part of Wood Creek, but now that all the houses are built behind Vernon, students will be going back that direction also. And this year we will be walking kids all the way down 66 and crossing 66 to get them in Wood Creek Express. So if you live on the Wood Creek side of 66, you might really want to talk to your kid about not going home with a friend that might live in Wood Creek Express, because that's going to be scary for all of us if they don't come right home, and then they're not going to have a way to cross back from 66. And always talk to them about not going to play at the park, maybe checking in at first at your house, because some of them might find that a little tempting this year.
Our district has hired a crossing guard that will be there daily. So they will be watched. We will walk them as teachers, but there'll also be a district-wide crosswalk guard.
Yeah, and that'll be for Summers and for Vernon. So in the morning hours to cross them for the elementary schools, and right after us to cross them for the middle school, so morning and afternoon. All right, so breakfast and lunch. Breakfast is from 7:05 to 7:30. It's grab and go. So they'll go into the lunchroom, they'll grab their breakfast, and they'll take it back to their classroom to eat. Lunch, depending on the grade level, is from 10:30 to 1:15. one big change this year until we can move past COVID and be able to really allow more people in the building. There will not be any lunch visitors any day of the week right now. And there's also no lunch drop off. So if your student forgets their lunchbox at home, they'll be able to eat in our cafeteria. We'll get them food in the cafeteria, but you won't be able to drop off a lunchbox. And then you will not also be able to drop off McDonald's or Sonic or any cupcakes or any treats like that. Just some extra safety measures we have in place this year. But it's really easy. Download My School Bucks to use that to manage your student's account and see how much money they're spending on different things.
Safety is one of our highest priorities right now. Your kids will be safe when they're with us at school. We have, here's some pictures for you to see some of the things that will be in your students' classrooms. You can see that we have dividers for when they're close together. We have a big jugs of wipes and hand sanitizers. So I know some of you are worried about your school supply list and not being able to find those. We do have some of that stuff here ready to go to get us started for the year, and they will be taken care of when they're with us.
And we have big gallon jugs of Germ-X that we'll be refilling here at the school. The classrooms will have that. And then there's also Germ-X stations all around the building that students can use. So there is lots and lots and lots of safety measures. I really think they're going to find these little shields very neat. They're not going to be up all day, every day. It's going to be when the kids can't socially distance. This will just be an added layer of protection, but they're super fun. You can see in that top right picture, we're sitting there playing with them and talking to each other, and they'll still be able to do all their normal stuff, but just with some added safety precautions in place for them.
We have an extended day program. This is for after school only. There's not a morning one here on campus. So after school extended daycare program, this is a great activity or program for your kids to go to after school. If you're looking for childcare, it's here on campus. And so if y'all are interested in that, sign up for that. You can find more information on our website about how to sign up.
Yeah, my second grader, he attends EDP. He absolutely loves it. All right, Meet the Teacher. This is for our in-person families. Meet the Teachers by appointment. They're starting to call people right now to set up these appointments. And during this time, it'll be just you and your family. We're going to limit to 4 people coming in to just make it a more quaint and personal experience for you and your student. You'll get to come in, you'll go to the classroom, you'll get to see all the safety measures. Your student, this will be the great opportunity to dress them up and take this first day of school or Meet the Teacher pictures, because you will not be able to walk them in this year on the first day of school, but they're going to talk to you about that and how we're going to get them to their classroom safely. And you're just going to get to bring their school supplies, drop them off, talk to the teacher, and just learn anything that might be different or that you're concerned about this year. You'll get to ask those questions. For our virtual learners, our online teachers will be contacting you soon to go ahead and talk about what that's going to look like and what you're going to need there. So more information about all that's coming, but you should be getting phone calls very soon. But please be patient with us. We're working as hard as we can and as fast as we can to get class lists all set up and just perfect for everyone.
There's a lot of helpful information that you can find on our district's website. Up-to-date dress codes, the transportation department, if you have a child that's going to be riding a school bus, the food nutrition department, you can find the lunch menus for the week, know what they're going to have at school if they want to eat at school or bring their lunch, our after-school care program, and any school supplies that you need to get started for the school year.
Yeah, and virtual learners, you're going to need your school supplies also. For one, there's many things that they're planning on doing with your students at home. It's based on the school supply list that we provided, but also if that time comes that you're going to come back to school, you'll want those additional supplies to come back. But this year, make sure you write your name on everything. We will not be sharing supplies, so what your student brings will be theirs. So stay connected. We have a Facebook account, a Twitter account, you can use our mobile app for Roy City. All this information comes across, but just staying connected with us and with you is a high priority for us.
There's more information. You can always email us. We love to hear your questions and help you with information. There's also, if you're having trouble with the online paperwork, getting registered for school, you can check out familyaccessupport.rcisd.org.
Yeah. So we look forward to seeing everyone on the first day, whether it's in person or in person or virtually. So we just can't wait to get everyone back in this building and safely love on them. But We will see you soon, and we wish y'all a great evening. And do you have anything
That's
else you want to
it. We'll
add?
see you
All
next
right. All
week.
right. Bye.
Bye.